Is it time to create a new political party in America that actually represents the 80% in the middle? That was a tweet from Elon Musk yesterday at noon. It got 5.6 million votes in a 24-hour period. And I thought this was interesting because, like, some of the major changes to Twitter have been done because of Elon Musk. Some of his biggest decisions, like I think even just buying Twitter in the first place was based off of majority opinion and vibe that he got from a tweet. So when he does something like this, it's a big deal because he might actually fucking mean it. Okay. So when he asked this question, I immediately said, yeah, that sounds awesome. And what's really funny is it's actually 80% of people who said yeah. That's ironic. Out of 5.6 million votes, that is just very funny. But yeah, so I actually, when I saw this, I immediately believed that Elon Musk meant it. Like, because of the falling out between him and Trump that's happening, and he had like a huge meltdown. And as a fan of Trump, hey, he do be having his meltdowns sometimes. I don't know. I mean, everybody has baggage that comes along with them, and Elon Musk has his. And I accept it because the cool things he does for the world just kind of outshine the bad things. But I mean, anyways, that aside, him and Trump falling out, crazy meltdown, Twitter. He's got a lot of influence and power and actually has an impact on the future of the world. He actually does. And I think that kind of fucks with his head a little bit. Imagine having that kind of power, right? Being Elon Musk. Because of that, I found this to be immediately interesting. And I was like, he's going to do this. Yeah, I just like, because of the meltdown and the energy and stuff, like, he's serious. He's going to do this. This is how he does things sometimes. He has some crazy mental event, and then he makes a big decision on like some company he's going to start. So this is going to be like his new company. And he's like, you know what? If this political party is going to be stupid as shit, then I'm just going to make my own. Can he do it? Let's say he actually like decides like he's actually doing this, and he takes action and he starts doing it in the way Elon Musk does things, right? I think that he can do it. I think he can get really far, but will it be enough? That I'm not sure about, because politics is way harder than business in a lot of ways, because you can't just like make sense and solve problems. That's not the way politics works. And that's the big roadblock that Elon Musk came across with his first bout here with politics. Trump already experienced this in his first time. I think he came in, business guy, fucking simple solutions to these simple problems. Let's go. And underestimated the bureaucratic red tape that one must go through in order to even solve any problem whatsoever in the government. So Trump got kind of a wake-up call, and I think that this second time around, he has way more actual like career politicians on his team that know how all this shit works, that's helping him make things happen a lot faster and a lot easier than before in his first team, when it was a lot of really AAA guys, but they weren't politicians, right? And it seemed like it was a really interesting experiment. A lot of these people, they don't play the politics game, and they don't understand it. So can Elon Musk learn from his first experience, which was, not very long compared to how long Trump's been playing this game, but he learns real fast. Can he learn to play the politics game the way it's supposed to be played, or can he find his own way to navigate the politics game that is effective, while still trying to be like accomplish the things that he wants to accomplish? That's where I'm not sure. He has been able to do like approach certain problems with these big companies from the ground up and solve them. So, for example, SpaceX, the problem that he identified was it's too expensive to put things in the orbit, and what he wanted to do is make that less expensive. How do you make it? Because that's how a business person thinks. Like, okay, so if we need to make a business around rockets, rockets putting things in orbit needs to be cheaper so we could profit. There's high profit margins. Like that's how you think as a business person. How do we reduce costs? Well, how about making the rockets reusable? Because the rockets were never reusable. It's one-time use rockets. You can't get them back once they're up there. How do we get the rockets back? Well, I guess they'll just have to come back to Earth and land. That was never being done. And for the sake of how do we make this a profitable business? And you just have to ask what the problems are and then figure out what the solutions would be. Now, the solution ended up being reusable self-landing rockets. That's hard. But after crashing a bunch of them, they figured it out. Okay? That's how Elon Musk approaches problems, and then starts from the ground up with figuring out what the solutions are. Instead of using solutions from old ideas and old ways of doing things, he just invents new ones with the problem that's in front of him. It's pretty simple method of solving things, but that's the way he does it all. So can he apply that to politics? So far, he's kind of failed. He's basically failed at his first run of politics because everything he wanted to do, nothing got done. The only thing that's left over is Doge, which who knows if that's even going to be allowed to stay at this point. But I think that would be an unpopular move, getting rid of Doge just because of Elon, because we want there to be efficiency. Elon Musk is taking this pretty seriously. He says, the people have spoken. A new political party is needed in America to represent 80% in the middle. And exactly 80% of people agree, laughing. This is fate. He's taking this seriously, and he's named it. I like the name. You guys all know the name. The America Party. How very MAGA of Elon Musk to pick the American Party. There's Make America Great Again. Basically, it means the Republicans, but it's the MAGA Party, essentially, right? That's what it's become, is taken over the Republicans. And Elon Musk is saying the America Party, right? It's because the name includes literally everybody. It's the Everybody Party. Can it work? I want to know what the ideas are. Okay, I am confident that Elon Musk is a good ideas guy because that's kind of what he fucking does. So I want to see what the ideas are for sure, but I'm hyped. I mean, if the ideas are compelling, yeah, dude, sign me up. I've never joined a party. Not really. I've never really believed in any like party. I've always thought the parties were annoying. I never liked either one of them. And then like there's libertarian, everyone says there's all these other things that have been around and stuff. New is better. Fresh start with somebody with a lot of influence. Elon Musk is one of those people, and he has a good track record for having good ideas. But it is a bit of a gamble because he is inexperienced in politics. Anyways, that's what I think. I found this to be incredibly interesting. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about Elon Musk's The America Party. If it had ideas that align with your values of the world, would you sign up? Or at least investigate and learn more? I would, personally, but I want to know what you guys think. Let me know. All right, I'm out of here. See you, motherfuckers. It's Friday.